Hi beauties, welcome back to our channel. I am back with another exciting video. Today we are doing a second viral TikTok trend tryout. Our very first video on this channel was a tryout video of viral TikTok beauty hacks. I tried everything from rice water to ice rollers, and because I had so much fun filming that video, I thought I would do another TikTok tryout but very focused on makeup. There's been so many unique and exciting makeup trends on TikTok. I feel like TikTok now is the place for makeup education like YouTube used to be years ago. So in this video, I'm doing a full face look completely made out of TikTok trends. I'm also gonna let you know which hacks are more realistic and good to use on a daily basis and which ones are just a little too much. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay guys, here we are. I am fresh-faced and ready for these hacks. I'm actually super excited, a little bit nervous how this is gonna turn out, but they look super fun and I've been like obsessed with makeup TikTok lately. So the first step, of course, is foundation, but we're not just gonna do it your regular way. We're not just gonna put it on your face and blend it out. No, no, no. There is a super viral foundation hack, and it's basically this hack where you just mix up the steps of how you would typically do your foundation. You start with setting powder, then you spray with setting spray, then you put the foundation on, and this hack is supposed to give you like a super dewy, glowy, flawless foundation finish. So I'm interested to see if that actually works. I am barefaced. The only thing I have is moisturizer. You're supposed to start out with moisturizer, and then the first step of this complicated routine is a setting powder. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder. Huda Beauty is a cruelty-free brand. Not all of their products are vegan, but this one is, so make sure you check before you purchase. And I do really love this powder, especially for more like a night out, because it's like a heavier setting powder in my opinion. So I'm just getting the powder on my powder brush and dabbing it all over my face. You're supposed to use a lot of powder. And the second step is to spray your face with a setting spray. I'm using the Tarte setting spray. I hate this. Okay, and now I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit. Okay, and now that it's all dry, I'm going in with a face primer. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Milk is fully vegan now, which is amazing, and I love this primer. It's so good, especially for a night out. So I don't do too much. It's like a gel consistency. My face is already kind of sticky from the spray and the powder and everything. It definitely feels like there's layers of stuff on it already. Definitely feeling quite sticky. There's a lot of layers here.
Layers! Onions have layers.
Now that we're done with that, we're going in with our foundation. So just applying little dots all over, and I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna use a brush just because I feel like there's so many layers already, and I'm finishing off with a damp beauty blender just to smooth things out. And here's the finished product. So you can see it's definitely very glowy but set. It seems like it would last a while, and yeah, it does have a really nice finish. I like that it's full coverage, but at the same time it doesn't feel too cakey. Like, it's still pretty dewy and it's like set into my skin. I don't look like I'm wearing a mask or anything, so I do like that. But yeah, I like it. Cute. My makeup off, and I just wanted to give you an update because this foundation did not budge. All right, it like didn't move. It's a little bit shiny now on my forehead because I didn't reapply or put any powder or anything throughout the day. But look, like, it still maintained my blush, my highlight, and it's still pretty much like intact all over. So the second step in my makeup routine is typically concealer, and I'm going to use that quick TikTok concealer hack, which I actually did in my last video. And the concealer hacks was one of the ones that I tried in that video, and I've been using it every single day since. It's basically all about the placement of the concealer. So instead of, you know, making a whole triangle, filling it in and dabbing that out like we used to do in 2016, now it's all about purposeful placement. So not putting so much all around the eye, but just putting it in the right places where it counts. You're gonna want to place the concealer a little dot here and a little dot here. So for that kind of eye lift look. So I'm gonna blend out one to show you the difference. So the concealer is still gonna spread out kind of in this area, but you want to concentrate it inner corner and then in this line here. So here you go. You see the difference, how this side of the face just goes up. So I'm gonna now continue on the second. here we are done with the second step, the concealer. The eyes are definitely looking lifted. So the viral blush hack going around on TikTok is, again, all about placement. Purposeful placement is the theme of this year in makeup. So I'm gonna be using our Alley-Oop palette from the Vegan Warehouse. I showed you guys in my last video. I love this palette. I've definitely been using it. You got the bronzer, the highlight, and the blush. The blush has been my everyday go-to. It's like a cream texture. So I'm gonna go in with this blush, and I just use my beauty blender, as you can tell. And with this blush placement, the whole key is about putting it in an area that's going to lift your face up. So you're gonna wanna place it on top of your cheekbone, right here in this area. So almost where you would usually put your highlight, rather than, you know, on the apples of your cheek. So right here is where you want to place. And now I'm going to blend it out. And also, whatever is left, I like to put here sort of on my temples to continue that sort of sun-kissed, bronze lifted look. Kobe has entered the chat. Kobe, say hi! You want to do a makeup look? Okay, this look is coming together. I feel like we're getting there. And now let's move on to the eyes. I'm going to continue with the snatched eye look and do this whole fox eye, fox brow situation. So starting with the eyebrow, basically the trend is to cut off the end of your eyebrow, and instead of following the arch down, just really try to lift the eyebrow up in sort of like a straight line, you know, like the Kendall Jenner eyebrow. So I'm gonna start by just brushing the eyebrow hairs up. I'm trying to brush the end up as far as I can. And I'm just gonna cover the very end of the eyebrow with some concealer, and I'm going to shape the eyebrow first with an angled brush, and basically I'm just going in more straight than I would typically. So you want to outline sort of here. And here's the finished look of the eyebrows. I would say that's definitely the toughest to get to really match the shape. So it's okay. It's not something that I would follow because you would realistically have to just change the whole shape of your eyebrows, and I'm not committing that far. So take that as you may if you want to try out this trend, how far you really want to commit to it. So I'm just using these Neutrals palette from Clove & Hollow. It's great for sort of contouring the eye and just creating like a soft makeup look. Just to contour the eye a little bit, create sort of some more depth in the eye. I'm gonna try this viral eyeshadow blending technique from TikTok that I've actually been really wanting to try. It's essentially this technique where you place different colors of eyeshadow very sort of like roughly and unevenly onto the eye in vertical lines, and then you go in and blend everything out. You want to start out towards the outer corner of your eye with the darkest color, and I've used it in previous videos, but I'm gonna go in with this brown and place that right here on the outer corner, just like that. You literally just make a line, and I'm gonna just mirror everything on the second eye. Trust the process, trust the process. Now I'm gonna go in with a darker pink purple color right next to that line. And then the two inner colors, you want to have them a little bit more lighter. So I'm going to go in with this Eve, the light pink color. Okay, and then for the very last piece, you want to go with just something neutral, more like a highlight color really. And I'm gonna go in with a True, that is my favorite. So this hack, I guess it is supposed to be sort of time saving. You're just dabbing on all the color that you're interested in having on your eye without being so worried about placing it correctly. So I have all of those colors placed. This is how it looks. And now for the crucial step, I'm gonna go in and blend everything out. So I'm just using a fluffy blending brush. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it's definitely blending. I'm gonna keep blending and blending upwards a little bit onto the eyebrow bone. Okay, so it does work. I mean, there's no more harsh lines. Everything is blended out pretty well. So it's an interesting technique. I mean, is it time saving? Yeah, I guess maybe. And it does look pretty in the end, but I think it's just like one of those viral hacks because it looks crazy at the beginning and then ends up looking pretty good. I'm gonna bring it down to the lower lash line a little bit. And now time for the liner. For the liner, we're gonna try the Fox eyeliner look, which is basically a winged liner with another wing right here in the inner corner that creates sort of that very lifted, like dramatic cat eye look that TikTok has dubbed fox eye. So you're just placing the eyeliner just like you would a winged liner. So your regular winged liner. I am using a brownish, like a dark brown liner, because I feel like it's all about a softer look and the black liner is just a little bit too harsh. So you're placing it just like that, and then you want to line around your eyes like you usually would and continue with a wing. Okay, so I just completed my wing liner over here, and now for the key part is you want to line the inner corner of your eye. So just placing a tiny bit right in the inner corner and angling it down. Oh, this part is tricky. And then just going onto the lower lash line ever so slightly. We're gonna blend that out with mascara. That is the finished eyeliner look. Very cute. I wonder how people set it though, because I don't see this lasting for a long time. I feel like just the tearing and, you know, any wind or anything, if you go outside, it would mess it up. So I guess you have to have a really long lasting, long wear gel liner. And for the final touch, I am just going in with some mascara, finish the look, and I'm gonna show you everything complete. All right, guys, here's the final finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I have to say, now that I have the full face, I do love how the foundation looks. So that was a pretty great hack, like especially for a full coverage moment. You know, if you're going out, trying to get your hot girl summer on, do give this a try. It's pretty good. My favorite hacks were the foundation, the blush, and the concealer, because they're super easy and they do lift the face up quite a bit. I do see a big difference. The whole eye situation is a little much. I wouldn't go through it on a daily basis, but it's fun to try, fun to do a different type of look. Let me know what you guys think, which hack you would try in the comments below. I'm really curious. And what are some other TikTok hacks that I should give a go next? And that concludes the video for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and trying out these hacks. Please make sure to give this video a like. We are a new channel, so your support means a ton. Share it with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe because we put out new videos every single Friday.